to show that, yeah,
Yes.
to show that PMC
But
can.
show that it is a PMC. So we know every Safai Karmachari's name. We know their names. This Ratnamala works from there to there. From Ramwadi Naka to Bishop School.
Yeah.
Then Meera works from there. So we know their names and we know where they work.
So
That's made a difference.
empathy-oriented approach.
प्यार है
Not only is
The
that,
empathy.
रिश्ता
instead of on-ground activism, we call it as WhatsApp collaboration. So when Ganesh is like, the tree has fallen 2 hours, there is no response, then immediately he
In this
says,
spot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all.
हमने आपको पहला वाला जहाँ पे उन्होंने कंप्लीट कर दिया था, ये इसका proposal. So technology and innovation are not just platforms.
So hello everyone. First of all, thanks to Team Swachh Kalyani Nagar for hosting us over here. As I mentioned that, in fact, I mean when we were approaching about the CSR projects, the basic one-liner that we pitch it to the corporates is that if an open community, it's an open community. There is no regulation. There is no one common code as such for this community. Community can come together and they can create something like this. Why can't controlled institutions, educational institutes, colleges, corporates, why they can't do it? I mean, it's very easy for them. So when we were identifying a place for site visit, I thought that RRC will be the best place because community has come and showcase something. कि हम कर सकते हैं, आप भी कर सकते हैं. Now idea is, today we are going to understand it, how they did, what they did, and who all were the beneficiaries. And सबसे बड़ा point कि दिक्कत कहाँ पे आई. I think you can highlight that part because that is pain points are something which will guide you for a very successful project. Now once we understand it, all the educational institutes, corporates, and the NGOs, let's make sure that each organization, at least हम अपनी capacity में जितना RRC बना सकते हैं, जितना ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम जंगल क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. When I say jungle is a place where there is no wastage. राइट जंगल का अगर आप देखोगे डायनामिक्स, पेड़ है, पत्तियाँ गिरी, खाद बन गया, फिर पेड़ आ गया. देयर इज नो वन इंटरवीनिंग इनसाइड एंड नथिंग कमिंग आउट ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट until there is an encroachment from us. So that is the concept, how we can create urban jungle and how we can learn from this center. और इनका जो मैंने अभी हम डिस्कस कर रहे थे आपके आने से पहले कि जो जो हम बात कर रहे थे एम्पैथी ओरिएंटेड अप्रोच, हर एक स्टेक होल्डर का वो ग्लू की तरह चिपका हुआ है. यहाँ पे जितने भी SI हैं, मुकादम हैं, जितना भी पूरा स्टाफ है PMC का, वो सारा का सारा मिलके काम करता है. कम्युनिटी के लोग मिलके काम करते हैं, PMC मिलके काम करती है. तो अगर एक जगह काम कर सकते हैं तो मुझे लगता है हर जगह काम कर सकते हैं. तो थैंक यू सो मच मैम फॉर होस्टिंग अस ओवर हियर. ओवर टू यू.
So welcome one and all. Thank you for inviting us to this great venture of yours. So this is part of your field-based learning. So you will hear from those who have taken this venture forward, who conceived it, how they developed it and all that life history of it, which will be not only learning but also an inspiration to take it up in wherever you are or where you are planning to, where you may be having something and you can improve upon it or you can start something in your own community.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, Shivam, for inviting us to the workshop today. It was a fantastic workshop, ma'am. Not just your credentials, but what you spoke about, all of that was extremely impressive, and we hope for more interactions with you. The idea of climate justice is extremely crucial in everything that we do. Because it is linked to social justice, and so here what we have done is just over to get back to everybody, a warm welcome from Team Swachh Kalyani Nagar. Team Swachh Kalyani Nagar is a citizens group that started as a volunteer group about 6-7 years ago, and no, actually 10 years ago. I'm sorry, and grew and. Because everybody said we want to join, we want to participate, what do we do? So that's how we got together. But to give it a structure, we developed a kind of volunteer guide because everybody says we want to help, but how do we help you? So we said, okay, one is we developed we have a set of values. So perseverance, patience, positivity, gratitude, respect and fun. I think you all know what these mean and how they are very crucial to any group that works together, especially in the community. that is one. We used to have regular meetings where we had different people being a chairperson for that meeting, which also helped everybody develop leadership qualities and everybody develop the agenda for that. So that became a democratic space for all of us, and then we started doing little things like cleanliness drives and all that. We worked very closely with PMC and the corporates in the area, who also were extremely helpful to us, where they came forward saying that we want to help. Sybage is one of those great partners that we have in the locality, and we're very proud of them and the work that they do. With the kind of work that we started doing with corporates, cleanliness drives, then we realized that it's not just enough to do a cleanliness drive, because then you're finally just picking up material from here and dropping it there, which again doesn't make any sense. So we had to find ways to do some recycling. And we actually had started recycling of e-waste. There again, Sybage came to the rescue. Sybage told us that you can contact a CPCB certified or MPCB certified recycler, because e-waste, residential e-waste particularly, is a growing waste. I mean, at least it was more than 10 years ago. So then we asked Sybage for a contact, and then they gave us a contact, and since then we've been connecting to them. Residents also of Kalyani Nagar have been extremely good, in the sense they understand what waste is, they understand the effects of waste, especially e-waste, on air, water and soil pollution. So they said yes, we were interested, and they started dropping their e-waste in a particular place. This was at the Joggers Park. Maya was one of those instrumental in standing there and making sure things got done. Slowly, I mean, as the team grew, we started collecting plastic. So plastic again went to an organization called Rudra, which would convert it to fuel. Polyfuel. Yeah, to polyfuel. We also had a so that was related to plastic. So we had plastic being collected. Slowly we found thermocol was a big issue. We tried to look for organizations that are willing to take thermocol, and for a long time we weren't able to get anything. We weren't able to get a good solution. But soon we found KK Nag. KK Nag is a thermocol manufacturing company. So they started collecting it from us, and that's the waste that you see. But when all of these items require a lot of space, particularly thermocol and all of that. So we, PMC, in fact, I think Ganesh will remember. Ganesh is the Mukadam of the area. Mr. Gham here is the divisional sanitation inspector for our area. He was the sanitation inspector then. Then he will remember that this ground was an absolute wasteland. There were one or two chairs, and most often the space was being used by elements for drinking and playing cards. It was very difficult to come here. It looked a mess. Yaad hai na kitna bura haal tha? Everywhere there were bottles, and we collect the same bottles and we give them for recycling. But it was not easy for us to do that then. Till we decided, okay, we needed a structured format, structured setup. We had our recyclers, because Scrap Cash is another organization which was collecting scrap for cash. So they would weigh the material. So things like paper, cardboard, plastic, Tetra Pak, glass, broken glass, e-waste, metal. All of these they weighed, and they took this and they gave us some money. So now the moment we said we have a structure in place, earlier we used to have just buckets here. But those also were not clean. There was no proper cover for us. Then we went to the corporator. One of our Firdosh is our team member from Firdosh. He's an engineer, and he together with another engineer, they made a kind of blueprint, a drawing of how we want this structure to be. We went to the corporator, and he said, yes, you go ahead. I'm willing to put in some money. This hasn't cost much. This, if you look, it's a very good structure. It's a good structure, it's a solid structure, and it's not likely to break easily. We had decided what material will go into it, how it will be. The corporator said yes, and we we got this built by the PMC contractor. But our team members stood there and made sure for 4 months, made sure that it was constructed properly. Because if PMC did it, I'm sorry to say, then the doors won't open. Or we'll have other issues. The things won't align. So all that took a little time. But again, we knew the end goal. So our impact was important, as Mandar sir said. What was the goal? To make sure that all our waste is taken care of, that it is not waste. Because all of this material, when it's clean and dry and segregated, it becomes fantastic raw material for any industry. Paper, the moment you use paper, you're using less, you're cutting less trees, and you're using less paper. Then when you are taking plastic, you're recycling plastic, both MLP and non-recyclable or recyclable. Then you are also using less fossil fuels. You're bringing out from less resources from the ground. Yeah, and same with thermocol. Thermocol as well is also made from fossil fuels. So that again, and the good thing about that thermocol is that it goes to KK Nag, who is the manufacturer. So what is he doing? He is also being EPR compliant. He is an extended producer responsibility compliant individual company. So every time it is good enough in a large amount, then they will, we have again one of our team members, she'll take a picture, send it to them, they will come in a truck and have it taken. So all of these things provide good, clean, raw material, which we don't call waste, we call it a resource. And hence this place is called Resource Recycling Center, because it is not waste. Now, while we also had a lot of people coming, and so people have been coming not just from here, we've had a lot of expats coming because they see that in their countries they have recycling centers. So we have people from Koregaon Park, people from other nationalities coming here and dropping material. We have people coming every month from Aund and Baner and those areas, because they are conscientious people. They are conscious of their of not impacting the environment negatively. So they also come here once every month, and they've made it a kind of space where they come with their family, they come with their children, and that makes it a great place. So it becomes a citizen participation space. In fact, this is something that Pridosh has coined the term, saying that this is a citizen participation space, which indeed it is. In fact, if you come on a Saturday, it's a vibrant community that comes alive out here. The recyclers that would come, initially we would give them chai and vada pav or something to eat, because we find that developing that relationship is extremely important, because they need to come on a regular basis. I think we did that for the first 6 months, and then we found a lot more money was going there. So, but then the moment this recycling center came up, we had to fight for the space, because PMC, the Bankam Vibhag, says sorry, you can't use it. But again, the head of solid waste management, the additional municipal commissioner, Mr. Molak, he fought for it, for us. So again, because we have a relationship with him. So that relationship building is extremely important, whether it is with the government, with other NGOs, like we have a great relationship with Janwani and Satya and Jeevit Nadir. So all of that, it's about building relationships, and I think these relationships help in sustenance of any project, in the long term. And of course, PMC, we have had this great association. WhatsApp has helped us in a big way. Now, this is about the dry material, but if I may also add that a lot of people in Kalyani Nagar, they also compost their wet waste. Their kitchen waste is composted at home. Like mine has not gone out of my house for 12 years at least, if not more. And so all of us, there is an organic garden group. The organic garden group has residents who post things saying that, I have an extra plant, I have got this, I have bugs in some particular plant, my plants are wilting, what do I do? So they get information. Firdosh is one of those people who gives a lot of advice. In fact, he helps set up composting units for various societies. He has, for the past 15 years, he's been doing that. So now the important thing is that what people do is that if you can see there's a rack there on the left, extreme left, there's a little rack there. So people every Saturday they'll bring in extra produce, some plants, some seeds or anything that they want to give away. It's kept there and people just come and pick it up. So that is again a space. Sometimes of course like Vaishali from our team, she had harvested a lot of carrots. So she made a carrot cake and she brought, so we have, interesting things like that where there's a lot of give and take that happens. So this is about material that we ordinarily call waste. But besides that, the space is used by people who want to give away a lot of other material like books. There's a lot of books that come here, a lot of utensils and other things come here, and lots of clothes also come here. So for the clothes, we used to tie up with an NGO called Ishania Foundation. It's the Deepak Fertilizers CSR arm. They would pick it up. They would also segregate into those that their clientele, some would be able to sell as part of their Muskan project, and the rest they would give to Swatch. Swatch would also segregate so that further, so what is usable they would sell at 5 rupees or something, and what is not usable they just trade into cotton and they'll use it for making rugs, as he said. So that again is another aspect of that. The books again. Residents come here, a lot of children come here, they pick up books for 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees. That's all that they cost. We have fantastic books. We invite you to come and look at the books there. These two cupboards have also been gifted by somebody in the community. Whatever is extra, like you've heard of Radio 1, they have a project called Padhoge to Badhoge. So as part of that project, we've given them about 1,000 books. Again, what residents bring here, they come and collect and they distribute it to mobile libraries across city. Our books have also gone to Ladakh. Yes, they have gone to Nagaland. Again, some NGO took them and a lot of other places. Yes, in fact, People Foundation has taken our books as well. In fact, she is one of the people from People Foundation. Why don't you talk about what you have done? Bol na. Hindi bol.
हमारे यहाँ ना स्लम एरिया के बच्चे रहते हैं।
आप कौन सी संस्था से?
मैं पीपल फाउंडेशन से हूँ। मैं 14 साल से वहाँ पे काम कर रही हूँ। हेलो। तो हम लोग स्लम बच्चों के लिए काम करते हैं, जैसे इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन उनकी ख़राब है, तो उनके लिए मैडम हर बार यहाँ से बुक हमको प्रोवाइड करते हैं और मैं डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करती हूँ। अब तक मेरे 10 स्कूल में बुक्स डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो गए।
Thank you. Yeah, so these are among the few beneficiaries we have, but there are lots of beneficiaries. People have asked us for Shirur is a village close to Pune. They said that for our women, for our girl children, we need them to cycle to school. Can you arrange for a collection drive of cycles? We got that done. So we arrange for any special drives also that people ask for. NGOs, we have many NGOs that come to us or are associated with us. And we also are associated with a lot of other little things like this Green Life Foundation. We have been associated with them again because they collect a lot of books and material. Also stationery items, a lot of stationery items that they collect to take them to these very remote schools.
इति स्कूल।
Iti school. Yeah. So that again is something that I think you can call this a positive ecosystem of change towards. So what we've seen is that people who come here are also make a change in their own lives. The more material that you collect and you drop it here, you realize that okay, I'm using so much material. I need to reduce the amount of material that I use. Then I stop using extra packaged material. There are lots of products that you get that are packaged, double. We make sure that we don't use that. So all of us there's been a change in all of us for the better, in the sense towards a more sustainable lifestyle. So that's it. Any questions? I may talk about the swap. Yeah. So while working on these projects, on waste management projects, there have been other projects. We've realized that, I don't know how many of you have a lot of material lying in your homes, any household items that you don't use at all. Do you have any? Yeah? How many of you?
Ample.
Enough? Ample, yeah. So what do you do with that? That's also wasted resource, right? Yeah. So there is an initiative, I think Poonam will tell you about it.
Yeah, hi. I'm Poonam, and Purnima and I are co-founders of Swap. It's a WhatsApp group, but which is hyperlocal in Pune. And we have 21 hyperlocal groups here, and in 15 other cities as well. So we've been volunteers basically, without any benefits, not monetary. But yes, through Swap we do get benefits, because we are able to, let go of stuff that we don't want. And we've been running this for the past 5.5 years. And it's been completely enjoyable, because we have people who've come and said, you know what, we are really thankful to Swap for having, started this initiative. They've got, they've decluttered a lot of their stuff. They've got some great bargains, because when there are pre-owned household items, you really tend to, put them at very low rates. Nothing compared to what you would pay maybe in the regular market. So though they're a little old, used, some people tend to keep buying a lot of stuff, and they've never opened it or never used it. So they put it up on Swap for sale, and it becomes a great bargain for people. But apart from this, we have some excellent Swap soul stories. So especially during the COVID times, we've had some fabulous soul stirring stories, and that's how we've called it the Swap soul stories. Some of those stories maybe you can relate.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I could. Yeah. I think there was somebody who was pregnant, and I think she was just about to deliver, and she wanted a particular kind of cradle for her baby. Somebody from across Pune city, and she posted this saying that, I'm unable to get this. So again, another person whose baby had grown up and out of it, he said, I'm willing to give mine, and he went all the way to drop it off to her place. And this is just one of the few stories. But we've also had people who've donated laptops, and somebody said, okay, I will give two hours of my time to get it reformatted, and we gave it to somebody's, so again, somebody living in the slum, their child who needed it for it. So we have tons of these soul stories, and every time they happen, they make us feel good. So the empathy factor here is there. So we're bringing people closer together, closer knit communities. And we find that really helps all of us. So it's a win-win. Who spoke of win-win-win? Yeah, so it's a win-win-win for all. I think PMC wanted to, you wanted to say something, and then we'll ask Sudekha.
So marketing people would understand this the best in terms of, diversifying. How do you diversify? So we've gone backwards and diversified that way, because we started off with a waste management thought. And whatever we want to declutter is waste. So, it's backward, integration. Yeah.
We just asked Madam Sudekha Munde, who is the sanitation inspector for Kharadi. Yeah.
नमस्कार, मैं आपसे पीएमसी की तरफ से आपका सबका स्वागत करना चाहती हूँ, और आप इतने सब लोग यहाँ पे आए और हमारे साथ में जुड़ गए, और इतना वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए मैम ने इतना सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि इतना सपोर्ट हमको मिल रहा है पीएमसी को वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए। आपने जो ये सब कुछ एनजीओ जो भी आ रहे, प्रिंसिपल मैम आए, इतना हमारे पास, हम बहुत खुश हो गए कि हमारे से ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं आप। तो एक बात ये कर रही हूँ कि आप रिसाइकल, रीयूज़ और रिड्यूस, ये सब में आपका गार्बेज कम करने के लिए इतना सपोर्ट हमको मिल रहा है, तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है ये सभी मिलके हम काम करेंगे तो मुझे देश के लिए अच्छा लगेगा। ये हम देश के लिए कुछ ना कुछ तो करना चाहते हैं। देश के लिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए आप सबका सपोर्ट हमें चाहिए और हम बहुत खुश हो गए कि आप यहाँ पे आए। थैंक यू मैम। पूनम मैम।
हाँ, अभी पुण्य मैडम ने खराड़ी की बात करी तो आपको एक थोड़ा सा छोटा सा एग्जांपल देती हूँ एज टू व्हाट आई डू in my society. So we are a 900 flat society. So past 6-7 years, we have trained our housekeeping staff to segregate the waste into whatever the recyclable is. So we have a room and we keep all our recyclable waste over there. And then the society is earning almost 12 to 15,000 rupees per month. So building something like this is a dream, of course. तो अगर आपके अपने एरिया में RRC कर सको तो वो बहुत ही अच्छी बात है. But till then हम एटलीस्ट अपने सोसाइटी अपना 200, 300, 400 फ्लैट जितना भी सोसाइटी है, अगर हम उसका ड्राई वेस्ट का भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले लेते हैं तो पीएमसी के शोल्डर से काफ़ी बोझा कम हो जाएगा, राइट. एंड द सोसाइटी विल अर्न. वो जो भी अमाउंट है वो आप आपके जो भी हाउसकीपिंग स्टाफ है उनके वेलफेयर के लिए आप कैसे भी उसको यूज़ कर सकते हो. तो एटलीस्ट फॉर लास्ट 5 to 6 years आई रिमेंबर हमारे सोसाइटी में हम लोग ये कर रहे हैं, रिलीजियसली कर रहे हैं. तो उतना तो एटलीस्ट हम कर ही सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू सो मच.
So this center also, as all other centers, requires money to run. So we do earn money from this center also. On average, we earn around 3,000 to 4,000 rupees per month by selling the scrap. But that comparatively is a very less figure. We keep it as minimum as we can earn because the aim of RRC is not to earn money, but to generate an income to maintain this. So इसमें maintenances we pay some amount of commission to the caretaker who is taking care of this. We have also used that money to buy a pump for the ground because in the toilet there was no water coming in. Then some money was used for beautification with the plant. So some money is reserved with us. So whenever money is required to maintain it, now this RRC is due for painting. After rainy season there will be a fresh coat of paint. So we cannot go back to PMC every time paisa do. So we have a corpus which we have earned from sale of plastic, from glass, from bottles. We could have earned a lot more money by sale of e-waste or by the books. But because it's a community participation, that's not the objective. So the idea here, my thing is that whenever you all start a RRC anywhere, keep a money angle also, it is important. Not all social service has to be free. Some money has to be in hand because you need to maintain this for a longer period. So we have been running this now nearly 3-4 years and doing it individually now. Now we are not dependent on anybody else. Thank you.
Just wanted to add in another perspective. My name is Satya Natarajan. I am Captain Puneri Nayak, Indian Swachhata League. There is nothing but IPL for Swachhata, where 4,500 cities participate in India under the Swachh Urban Mission for Swachhata. That is at the doing side of things. And I am also the Swachh Ambassador for PMC 2023, so which is at the measuring angle of things. So how do we bridge all these initiatives and make citizens participate with empathy is all the crux that I do at the Pune level. So one of the things is that whenever there are opportunities and examples that organically grow from the citizens, which means it already has a stakeholder involvement. You don't need to convince the citizens about it because that hard work is done by team like Swachh Kalyani Nagar and using technology and then driving out the innovation and stuff like that. So that's a part of it. And you wouldn't believe, based on this success story, actually PMC had proposed this in their official plan that they are willing to increase this capacity from 1 in Kalyani Nagar to 17 across Pune, right? So which means if a model works, already it has a citizens participation and a drive, it is much more easier for the government to kind of support it. And that's the key factor in terms of the partnership that it comes, which is I think SDG goal number 17 if I'm right. So that's where it comes in. The second part of it is that while the intention is there to make 17 such units, if you belong to any of the area other than Kalyani Nagar, you could either take that initiative as a community-led initiative, or involve the closest CSR who can come. And Shivam has an excellent platform for doing that. Please take our involvement, because we have gone through that path very much. So that is one giveaway from us, if you are willing to cooperate, right, and contribute. That is one. Either you can do it as an individual citizen, or as a student, or as a green campus, or as a CSR, whichever way you like it. That's one. Second thing is that on the measurement part of it, is this really something is adding value to me and to the government in terms of driving it in a scalable format? Yes, I don't know the specific number, but it carries somewhere from 1.11 to 1.19. That is the marking, like how you have history marks, civics mark. So for Swachh Survekshan, it comes under 1.11 to 1.19. So this comes as a citizens' participation in driving innovation to keep cities clean. So you can directly contribute to those numbers in terms of adding value to the, not only to you, to the community and to the government, which is a collective responsibility. So I would sum it up saying that CSR is a great thing, right? But that starts from CSR 2.0, which is nothing but ISR, individual social responsibility. Let's all make this a grand success, and we have piloted, we have a working model, and there are constraints and path, people have crossed it, and ready-made learning is available. Let's scale it up. Thank you.
Any questions, any doubt? Anyone would like to comment? Nothing.
So we at SLS Pune were wanting to, with ma'am's permission, if we also can have an initiative where we can have a RRC established within the college, because we generally see as students, we, though probably not as much as a household, but we also have a certain amount of waste that is generated, be it books, paper, pens, etc. Every small thing has a bigger impact on the environment. So we would want to know if we can also have an RRC within our college.
Yes, yeah, I know
Okay.
you can.
Yeah, so since the administration of the institute, so waste management comes under the administrative authority of the campus, which is there with the campus administrators. So we have a centralized proposal which is pending with the VC sir. On 26th we have a presentation, a centralized waste collection center. Each campus, including Bhavan Nagar, SB Road, Khadki and Lovely, and including Hinjawadi, and others as well, including Noida, Hyderabad, all Symbiosis campuses and our other green campuses, including Ferguson, Dekhi and MIT. We have a target to put net zero to landfill. So zero to landfill commitment, we are taking care of it. We are providing the logistical support. So that is already in process. Maybe in the month of August we'll initiate it. And it's not the small number. Your campus is generating approximately 220 kgs on an average of dry waste, which is huge. So yeah, we are already doing that.
And the students are there.
Yeah, it's all your
That's
Pepsi,
fantastic.
Coke and...
So no, you probably need more people to volunteer. Once a week. Only open once a week from 10 to 12. That means people, residents are keeping their dry material at home for the entire week and dropping it off here once a week. And there's a lot of people who are doing that. There are a lot of students who come here and volunteer. We give them certificates for the number of hours that they work here. So we have that. You are most welcome to volunteer, all the students.
नमस्ते, मैं राजू हूँ और प्रेम फाउंडेशन नासिक इस संस्था से यहाँ पे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ। ये जो आपने टीम स्वच्छता का काम बहुत अच्छे तरीके से खड़ा किया हुआ, ये सब देखने के बाद और ये सब चर्चा के बाद जब आप इस सर ने कहा था कि इसमें एक ISR की ज़रूरत है, तो सोचा कि हम क्यों ना हमारे साथ अपने से ISR शुरू करें और हम लोग भी नासिक में इस तरह का एक प्रयोग अच्छे से कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि नासिक में बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हमारे लिए है और नासिक में अगर हम लोग ये कर पाए तो ज़रूर पूरी कोशिश हम लोग करेंगे। हम लोग म्यूनिसिपल के साथ अलग अलग विषयों पे काम कर रहे हैं, जैसे ट्यूबरक्लोसिस के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, कुष्ठ रोग के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, तो उसी के साथ मलेरिया निर्मूलन के लिए काम कर रहे हैं, तो उसी को लेकर हम लोग इस स्वच्छ मिशन के लिए भी काम करेंगे। और आपसे विनती रहेगी कि आपका हमें सपोर्ट लगेगा और आप हमें सपोर्ट करेंगे इस आशा पर। आपका धन्यवाद।
We'll be there for you.
Brilliant.
Any other question? Any other doubt?
So we are coming to the end of our learning today. आज के program के end में आ रहे. We have had eminent people like you, sir, among others as participants. Thank you, Purnima, for giving us the opportunity. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Satya. Thank you, Shivam. As teachers, we have to remind you that आप सबको assignment email में आ जाएगा. You are supposed to give us your feedback about the whole program, and you are supposed to study certain materials which we are sending and write your comments, because that is where you will put your learning to an advanced level and testing the concepts. इधर एक कॉन्सेप्ट टेस्ट हुआ, इसमें बहुत सारे कॉन्सेप्ट कनेक्ट हुए, और इसके साथ आपने आज जो भी पढ़ा वैद्य जी के साथ, हाउ टू मेक द प्रपोजल, और ऋचा सर के साथ, वो सब का फीडबैक और लर्निंग हम इसके साथ ले रहे हैं. उसके बाद आपका सर्टिफिकेट और अटेंडेंस सर्टिफिकेट आपको मिलेगा. आप सबको धन्यवाद. थैंक यू वेरी मच. रूपल, वुड यू लाइक टू हैव अ फाइनल वर्ड, और रूपल, डू वी वाइंड अप हियर? वुड यू लाइक टू स्पीक? Dr. Arya, you want to add?
I'm actually nobody. Probably Arya ma'am can speak over here. Great thanks to Shivam, Satya sir, Purnima ma'am for really organizing this, and a big thanks to all the participants who are here. Without y'all, this event would not have been successful, that much I can say. Thank you so much for your cooperation, for all of you to be here. And we will, as ma'am has already informed you, we'll form a WhatsApp group, as well as you will be receiving from us an email with the PPTs that are shared by the resource person will reach you. Also, we request you that the activities that we had planned were not, it could not be taken. So we will be sending you those little tasks through the email, and we expect you to please, respond to that. And we'll also share the feedback online so that paper can be saved. Thank you so much.
आप भी वीडियो बना सकते हैं assignment में, so that you get out of the house into the greenery, into the open, and apply your ideas.